How do Roblox unions optimize game performance? Imagine building a big, detailed world in Roblox and wanting it to run smoothly for everyone. That's where unions come into play, but how exactly do they help make your game faster and better? Let's find out. When you create a game in Roblox, each part you add needs to be processed by the game engine. Every individual part requires a separate instruction called a draw call. The more parts you have, the more draw calls the engine has to handle. This can slow down your game, especially if there are many complex objects. Unions are a way to combine multiple parts into one single mesh. When parts are uniformed, the game engine only needs to process one draw call for the whole combined object instead of many. This reduces the workload on the graphics processing unit, which is responsible for rendering visuals. Less work means the game can run more smoothly and with higher frame rates, making gameplay more enjoyable. Unions also improve performance by cleaning up the mesh itself. When parts are uniformed, Roblox merges overlapping vertices and removes unnecessary ones. For example, if you build a roof from several parts and union them, the internal vertices where parts meet are eliminated. This results in a simpler, cleaner mesh that requires less effort to render. However, unions do have some limits. Once parts are uniformed, you cannot move or modify individual parts anymore. This makes unions less flexible if you want dynamic scenes. Also, sometimes the mesh created by unions can have complex triangle shapes, which can make collision detection slower and increase memory use. To get the best performance, creators can tweak some settings. Adjusting collision settings to simpler modes like box or hull makes hitbox calculations faster. Setting render fidelity to automatic reduces detail based on how for the camera is, saving processing power. Turning off collision for unions that don't need it and anchoring them can also cut down physics calculations. When possible, converting unions into mesh parts can be more efficient because Roblox handles mesh parts better. Using external tools like Blender helps too. You can import your uniformed mesh into Blender, reduce the triangle count, and then bring it back into Roblox. This makes the mesh lighter and easier to render. In short, unions help optimize game performance by combining multiple parts into one mesh, cutting down on draw calls, and simplifying geometry. When used carefully along with other settings, unions can make your Roblox game run smoother, especially for static models. Just remember, they work best when you balance their benefits with their limitations, making your game both beautiful and efficient for everyone to enjoy.